Real guy on plane caught vertical winking.
I mean, I've been looking at these things, and just a few days ago, I was told about this event, and I did not really know how to react because it just didn't sound like something very interesting almost. But same thing happened when we had a whole event where, see, now I can't even remember his name. He was killed by the cops, choked, I can't breathe, that movement. And in that whole thing, a lot of things came out. Like people are talking about trauma actors and or catastrophe, like a lot of things, staged things, where something happened, it went viral, and then all of a sudden new footage came and people came from all over the place saying, I saw this, I saw that, this is my video, look at this and how I can edit this to look like what I wanted to look like. Because I just saw a video not that long ago, a few minutes ago, about a dude who said that he was sitting 3 seats back to the left from these people, and that he said that he saw him, the dude, the hooded guy, talking to this woman, the woman who freaked out. And as they were talking, she was responding, but she didn't really respond to any, like it didn't seem like she was responding because he looked like he was just sitting there with no expression, no freaking thing happening, just sitting there telepathically hypnotized in her gaze, right? Or vice versa. He was talking telepathically to her. She was having a full blown conversation, and all of a sudden she freaks out. She goes off and she does the thing. It goes viral, and then it says that the dude in the hoodie turned around, looked at him, and winked vertically. Like, so then I was thinking, okay, that's interesting. Right now, with how the government is all of a sudden releasing all these documents, talking about aliens, talking about everything that is going on in terms of UFOs, almost kind of undermining the work of Stephen Greer, if you think about it. Dr. Stephen Greer, check him out if you haven't. And all this technology that could radically shift our world to the better, but it's not being released, right? So then, how do we respond to these things in the past? Well, we just release something to be feared, like a virus or something, and then we just create a whole bunch of ruckus around that. And then it happens, it goes viral, and then people are talking about this thing while in actuality something completely different is happening in the back end. Today we have a fucking I. People have forgotten about the fact that AI was released November 2022, 2023 to the masses. Like, we had this huge boom. Everyone was talking about AI. Everyone was using it. Millionaires were created from nothing. People were doing things that could not even be imagined just a few weeks ago. And it keeps on going. But only for those people who kept on the wave. Only for the people who were looking into this. Because the news, well, they're starting to fearmonger. Of course, because that's what the news does. They will start to talk about how AI will replace your jobs, how it will kill the world, how all these different threats are coming out, because blah, 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 blah. It was just a matter of time until something came that would take our focus away. Because dude, AI can do things you can't even think of. And that's with your access, your general free access to the AI. Now imagine if you have the capital to do whatever the fuck you want and you can do anything. Well, then you already have an AI. And as Elon Musk says, the most functional AI will rule the world. So while this is happening and a woman is freaking out on a plane, and what people are now calling a time traveler, a imaginary person, a lizard, a what else? An alien? Probably more things that I haven't even seen that people have definite explanation for as to what this person is, right? This happens, and now people are completely misled again. It's like the old gladiator games where you went to see their entertainment and all of a sudden you were just lost. Like American football today, just sports where you are so into the sports that you will forget everything else. You go to your job, you go to the pub, you come home, you deal with the kids, you do with the family stuff, you do everything that you need so that you can go and do the one thing you love, which is watching another person playing some sport on a field, getting paid millions of dollars every year, so that you can sit there saying, "We lost, you fucker!" Don't know where that came from. Seems like our focus is extremely limited. It doesn't take anything to be taken away from what's going on. And then, you know, when people saying, you should pay attention now. You should wake the fuck up and you should look at what's going on around you, because you're a fucking idiot if you don't. And if you do this, then you're basically just playing their game. And then people are doing things like getting jabbed and stuff. And then afterwards, they're coming out like, people are dying now. I think it was because of the jab. And people are saying, my health will never be the same because I took this medicine. And then the people who said all along, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't play into what they're feeding you, they were seen as conspiracy theories. I mean, it happens. It has happened since ever. Some people speak, other people choose to disagree or coin them as crazy, whatever have you. And now here we are, the fucking manifest/lost kind of situation with an alien on a plane and a freaked out woman. I mean, she seemed utterly terrified. Gotta hand it to her. Like that looked really bad. Now the big conspiracy now, the big mystery is, where's she? Nobody can find her. She's gone. Has she been unalived? Did they Clinton her? I mean, I'm open-minded. I am not taking anything into being the absolute truth. I think it's extremely interesting to behold. I think that people should start to see this from different angles and not just take it as the 100% truth, because if we see in the comments, there are many comments that just tells us where we're at in the world. It's like having a pulse to the universe or the planet, just to see how far have we gone, back or forth. How much of our sovereignty do we really have when you look at the freaking comments and what their people are talking about, what they're saying? Yeah, all he made up. Y'all, he made all that up. Go read his caption. Sorry, when you start a sentence with y'all, I can't help it. I have this inner voice that just tells me what to channel when I'm reading things. The caption on this video literally says that he's lying, but he wants to see how gullible people are. And here y'all are posting it. Sorry, Brandy. I mean, not on you. It's just what I do with the words. I'm calling bullshit. If someone vertically winks at me, it's not gonna take me hours for that register, and I would for sure know what color the hoodie is. Oh, he probably didn't see this. It's green. His video literally said he wanted to see how gullible people are. This dude bullshitting. Is this woman still alive? Honestly, you would think she would speak on this. I'm concerned for her for reals. Sorry, this is not just to let you know. This is not to personally attack people. So if you are offended, why are you offended? Think about that. Why? If anything, this is very mild humor because people are attacking people today. This is literally just seeing what is going on in the comments. I don't believe a word he said. I do believe her, though. Jervis. I'm not gonna talk. Y'all just trying to get motherfuckers desensitized for some shit, huh? See, that's the thing. We're getting desensitized. That's, LeRon McCain, you're onto something. Because think about it. You play games, you watch movies that just blows people to smithereens. You melt people with your eyes. You decapitate people with your swords. You watch people blow up in movies. And today, and also porn. Let's not just avoid the whole Instagram filter, OnlyFans. I have boobs and tits and a body so I can objectify myself for views and clicks kind of thing. Like, there are things today that is desensitizing populations, generations. Just think about the fact that our fucking kids have iPhones and iPads just now, before they're 10. Before they're freaking 10. How do you think that is going to impact them when they see things that go viral on TikTok or YouTube Shorts? And have you seen the content on YouTube Shorts? Holy shit! It's insane what people are willing to do for money and to keep the attention of people who are allowing themselves to just fall into the trance of instant gratification entertainment. It's insane to watch where we are as technology should have taken us further. It's insane. And I'm not gonna, that is a rant for another video. That is insane. I have the privilege and the honor and the responsibility and the fucking curse of seeing these technologies land in the hands of kids. And then we, us, responsible human beings, responsible adults, that says, this is why I never trust human nature and believe that we are God. It seems like the further we move away from God, the more crazier we get. See, that's... God. It's on us. We have to take the lead on this and just try to make people responsible? I don't know what the word is. Honestly, I have no idea. People tend to just victimize everything and just sit around waiting for something to happen without actually doing something. And it's getting to the point where it's pissing me off because people are sitting on their smartphones complaining on TikTok videos while receiving some governmental aid, not doing anything for their own creative reality. I mean, they can create their own existence and realities, but they are captivated. They're imprisoned in invisible prisons created by these monetary freaking aids from the government. And if you do anything more than that, you're going to lose the support. And if you do anything less, well, then you're probably going to be punished for that as well. You see where I'm going with this? Or you're in a job you hate and you're just going through the motion and you're hearing about these in the lunch breaks and you don't really know what to think of it because, yeah, you don't have time. You're back into work to pay for the house that you're never in because, I mean, you need money. We're so fucking sucked into all this and it's starting to really make me more outspoken is a good word. I'm starting to call it as I see it, and there's a lot of shit. And people need to start just seeing that there are more things that could have gotten more focused on. But if you did focus on it, you would kind of set the entire fucking humanity free. And if you do that, you know, the people who's actually running these systems that's keeping you down, they won't profit. So, of course, that's not going to happen. That can't happen because we're going to lose a lot of money if we do that. It's up to us to fix this shit show. And the only way to do that, in my mind, is not to complain about the shit show. It's going into the ring and create your own show that is going to allow people to not pay attention to the shit show. Be the change you want to see in the world, a wise man once said. But most people really don't want to do that. They don't have time, and I don't blame them. Because the system is beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. You need to go through some horrible shit in order to see the outside of that system. And if you can't provide horrible shit for everyone, then you should create some experience that's going to take their energetic levels to the next level, allowing them to see it from a positive angle instead of the shit show. That's why we have mentors. That's why we have leaders. That's why we have people who have gone through the shitstorm and they have the map to give to you so you don't have to go through the shitstorm. Take a left or a right or huckle down because something is coming. You know? But we know the answers, don't we? People don't have patience to listen to some people who could set their fucking reality free. They don't have the patience. They know everything. They're humble as fuck in words, but they really don't, they don't act on it. They don't want to learn new things. They don't want to set themselves free. They don't want to do the thing. They don't want to walk the talk. They don't want to do the spew. They don't want to live in SLS. Why do I keep mentioning that without having the time to talk about it in the same video I mentioned it? I'm going to make that video. I am, I promise. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm not going to rant anymore because this just annoys the fuck out of me, but it's going to be very interesting to see where this leads. My prediction is that more videos are going to come, a movement is going to strike, probably make aliens safe again, or something, and people are going to be so fucking aware of aliens now that when they come down to Earth, they're like, yeah, me. You know, it's kind of like we're being conditioned for something. Could be any of the different spectrums of things that could happen, and I'm looking forward to figure out where it goes. It's going to be interesting because the world is obviously already paying attention to it. So let's see what happens on the back end of that. I'm going to try to see if there's anything that we haven't been paying attention to. Have a fantastic day. Love your family. Take care of your fucking family. And I'll see you in the next one.